My name is Jonathan, and this is my story. When I was 5 years old, I went to an orphanage. My parents had died of AIDS, and I had HIV. A neighbor called Christian wanted to adopt me, but she struggled to pay for my medical treatment. Christian was told that the orphanage was my only option. They could provide medication and education, food and clothing. Christine was told she could come and see me anytime, but she was tricked. She was turned away at the orphanage gates. So I spent my childhood in the orphanage alone. Volunteers from the UK would come and go. I would share all my personal problems and secrets. But eventually they would go home to their normal lives and I would never see them again. It was so confusing and made me so sad. When tourists came, we were given clean jumpers to wear and made to sing a song. If we didn't sing, we were not fed that day. Our clean jumpers were taken from us when the tourists left. The orphanage was a business, and were the commodities to attract donations from well-meaning foreigners. As I got older, the money no longer found its way to me and other children. I had to pay for my food, clothes, and accommodation by working. Meanwhile, the orphanage owner bought new cars and properties. I was also living in a daily fear of being abused. The orphanage owner used to call me into his office and make me do things I didn't want to do. He stole my childhood. I was asked to leave the orphanage when I was 17. I was no longer of value to the orphanage. I was totally unprepared for the life in the outside world. I felt completely alone again. I've seen on the internet that my orphanage now offers bed and breakfast for tourists. Tourists should never stay in orphanages. It can expose children to abuse. I also want orphanage volunteers to think very carefully. Time, effort, and donations need to go to find families for children, not orphanages. I should have had a happy and safe childhood with a Christian, not an abusive childhood in an orphanage